It's crazy, bro, because it's free agency now for college, bro. And when you look at it, um, it's really hurting high school ball too, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of kids in there that's getting recruited that's not gonna get recruited, and it's not gonna be able to get on teams because of the transfer portal. But it's if you're not in a situation like Jalen Hurts was in, where his time was due at Alabama, and Tua came in and took over, and he had another chance to go be a starting quarterback like at Oklahoma. Like I don't get the transfer portal. I can see situations like that. I get that, but when it comes to, oh man, I don't like you. Oh, we just got into an argument. I don't agree with what you just said. I'm getting this transfer portal. I mean, you got guys that's been starters at places. You know what I'm saying? Like the situation with Bama right now. And I'm not trying to call nobody out, but it's like, man, when I started on offensive line, been starting for 2 years. Right after the doggone banquet, he in the transporter. I don't get that part. I don't know what the kid got going on, but it's different. Because there's always two sides to it. Mm-hmm. So when you hop in this transfer portal, now these kids are risking a scholarship, because what if you don't get picked up in this transfer portal?
Right.
So now legally you don't have a scholarship. It's just right now with everything going on with Coach Prime, too. Guys are hopping in this transfer portal. Everybody ain't gonna be able to go there.
Right.
The only question that I be having big in my mind is like for Coach Saban, right? He's all about his kids. So what if a kid goes in the transfer portal and don't get picked up like Trent said, and he comes back to Coach Saban and say, Coach, will you let me back in? So now like if Coach don't let him in, is it like, dang, Coach, you don't care about your players? Or is it like Coach Saban let him back in, and it's like Coach Saban, and then like players like us, we thinking like, nah, Coach Saban gonna tell that boy to kick rocks. And we look on and see that Coach Saban let him back. Is we like Coach Saban let him be soft, or is Coach Saban over there like we need him?
Blake, I'm pretty sure y'all two can agree with me on this. If that is the case, end up happening where a kid come back to Alabama and trying to get back into Alabama, Coach Saban gonna have a little bit of say so, but it gonna be those 12 guys that's on the leadership team that gonna make that decision whether we let this guy back on the team or not. And it's all about the type of leadership guys that's on the team. Because I know, and Trent, I know you was on the leadership team, and I know you was on the leadership team as well, Blake, and so as me. Far as how I ran the leadership team, if you got in the transfer portal and you trying to come back, and Coach Saban come back to us asking, do we let this guy back in? Our answer is no, because the first thing that we gonna thinking is you turned your back on us. And if you turned your back on us, then you may turn your back on us when we really need you. So I don't think that if they tried to come back to Bama, it depends on how tough the leadership team is to let them back in.